Hey folks, welcome back. Do another edition of Somewhere Downrange. Just a little short, sweet. Another part in the series on the 416 Ruger, using the 416 Ruger African M77. And today, I had to come out and do a little quick reset on the sight. The Iowa leaf just was not where I needed it to be, so I had to adjust that. I came out, fired a couple of rounds, and made those corrections, so got her back on target. But I also wanted to come out today and do a little bit of a penetration test, energy demonstration on these bullets. Now today, I'm using what I was using last time, some of that buffalo bore, that 350 grain mono metal, and I got a feeling it's going to be pretty spectacular in a couple of things that we're going to do. So I've got some mild steel plates down there, and some of them are a little bit thin at 1/4 inch. Others are a little thinner on the edges because they're old disc plow blades. And I got some paver stones and some liquid in jugs, which is about the best approximation that I can come up with in central Oklahoma for a big ass hard-bodied Cape Buffalo. So we're gonna fire a couple rounds down there. I'm going to turn the camera angle around, let you see what's happening when we hit it, and hopefully we'll see some pretty spectacular events. All right, folks, stand by. Let's make a little noise. All righty then. Now, up first, got that old disc blade. That's about some 3/16. I'm going to go between the center hole and the outer edge at that point. Then we'll move over for a shot onto that 1/4 inch tread plate. And then we'll hit the finale. What do you say, folks? All right. Burn a hole in that middle. Like I said, we're using the 350 grain monometal. It's that buffalo bore stuff. Ought to punch a nice little hole. Stand by. I'd say it did. Let's see what kind of response we get from that 1/4 inch tread plate. What do you say? I think I'll try to go in just under that top cross piece. I'm going to say that punched a hole through there like a cutting torch. I got one left. Let's put one there with it. What do you say? Or at least close to it anyway. I'm going to tell you, folks, 350 grain buffalo bore monometals out of a 416, if we're ever being invaded, and people have got things like MRAPs and other vehicles with heavy metal plates, this right here just might very well be somewhat handy to have in the available arsenal. All right, stand by. Let me reset that camera angle. Alrighty then. I've got 4 big old 12 by 12 paver stones there. They're basically cinder block material. And then got 3 jugs in between them. And this is about the best I can do to approximate a big old badass Cape Buffalo while here in central Oklahoma. Let's see what kind of force we can apply. What do you say? Hopefully this turns out to be fairly deep. I would think it would be. Stand by. Woohoo! Holy Toledo! Great. Googly moogly, as Frank Zappa used to say. Let's check that shit out. Holy sheep shit, Marvin. Wow. Let me tell you something, that is a honking mess. Woo! So we have total destruction, more or less, of 2 1.5-inch paver stones, 12 by 12. It literally just threw chunks of the first bottle out, went into the second bottle, smacked the hell out of it, and I honestly don't know. I was hoping there'd be a bullet in there. I was really hoping there'd be a bullet in there. I've got one little scratch mark, but that doesn't look like a bullet track. You can see it went in higher than it did on the first bottle. Came out of this first bottle almost here. Went right in there. So it's over there in the bank somewhere. God almighty, what a mess, right? Whew. Man, that's smacking some shit down. I mean, it went to town on that. That's something else. Don't see any bounce back. It looks like it probably carried it. Carried it off. Well, I got more bullets and more targets. Stand by. It's gonna be a fun damn gun. Suffice it to say, if you need to shoot through a building, I know which ammo you need. Alrighty, folks. Oh, check this hot bitch out. Woo, woo. I recovered a bullet. That's awesome. Awesome. I'll show you a picture of that bad boy. We'll also weigh it too. I'm telling you, if you have a need for something way deep back there, that ammo will do it. All right, stand by. That's toast. What a mess. Oh shit, here's my other bullet. Right here. Awesome sauce. Hey, this is the first one. It's cold. This one's warm. I'll be damned. I got them both. Yeah, that was sitting in that jug all along. In that last jug, it made it into it. And it wasn't even leaking. I guess it was close enough to the top. But here's the hot one. Damn. I'll say this much. That's some destructive ass force. Okay, I know what some of you is thinking. Well, Brad, I can already hear your fingers flying across the keys. You know, you're just sitting there shooting that elephant gun out of a lead sled, and you're not really shooting it the way it's supposed to be shot. And that's probably because you can't take it. All right, assholes. Now, I have the gun, I have the ammo, but I looked high and low. I can't find an elephant. But I have something here that could be a reasonable facsimile thereof, close to the size of an elephant's brain. Now, this is that 1/4 inch shred plate that we blew a couple holes in, and this area right here, although I've never actually held an actual elephant's brain in my hands, from what I read and the data I find, this is pretty close to width, and it's a little taller. But hey, I didn't come out here thinking I needed an actual elephant's brain for you people. So we're gonna load up 3 rounds. I'm gonna step off at the engaging a charging elephant distance, and I'm just gonna run 3 rounds into this. We'll let that more or less simulate 3 different elephants. What do you say? Stand by. Now recall that my rifle's sighted in for 50 yards. I have to kind of make a little bit of an allowance with that. But let's go and see, can I truly shoot a fucking elephant gun? Well, a fucking elephant gun was designed to be shot. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, I wish I was like this. For those of you that think elephant guns are hard to shoot, it ain't that fucking hard. And that 3rd shot went in the 2nd hole. Stand by for some after action. I didn't even use a push pad. Hey, what do you think of that shit, eh? I had fun. I had a lot of fun. God, this is an expensive gun to shoot when you're buying factory ammo. But I have everything I need to reload with now. So, you might see parts 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hell, who knows? I made a hell of a mess down there, and I really like how those solid coppers just burn right through steel plate like butter. No big lumps, no big bulges, none of that, just a hole big enough to put my entire pinky into, and I don't mean just started, I mean balls deep. That's a hell of a hole, and that's a lot of penetration. And the action I got on those pavers now, and you know it's just gonna knock a big old damn dangerous animal ass over tea kettle. Holy shit, that tears a lot of stuff up. According to the data on the box, about 51,000 foot-pounds of energy. Whew. All right, well, I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. I'm glad you came out to see me, and stand by for quite possibly a little more fun in the sun with the RUGER 416 African and 416 RUGER. And I tell you what, I like that buffalo bore ammo. That's good shit. Now, obviously, I'm not going to spend the money it takes to play with something like this all the time with that kind of output. But every now and then, I'm going to have to drag it out. And if I buy that winning lottery ticket, you can bet your ass me and this rifle are headed to Africa. Until then, I'm Brad. See you guys soon somewhere. Downrange. Bye.